Hello, everybody.
Hello.
You're like, I'm already too nervous. But it's me, Big Daddy Brian, my baby girl Elaine, and we're going to talk about how I forced her to watch One Piece.
Very true. He held a gun to my head.
Yeah. But you ended up liking it, didn't you?
Yeah.
It could have been worse. Why do you think I like One Piece?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest.
You don't know? I can't believe you.
I'm gonna have to say because there's like no dull moment. It's like something always happening.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think I just liked it because, like, the whole adventure type of thing. Where, like, Luffy's, like... This is how someone described it to me. They're, like, imagine, like, the main character being, like, an actual villain, like, low-key. Because you know how Luffy's a pirate?
Yeah.
And, like, the Marines is, like, basically the world government.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, like, him going against, like, the norm.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. Mm-hmm. But I didn't want to watch it at first because I thought it was kind of... It looked too old to me. Because, like, when I first watched it, I saw, like, the first episode and I was like, wow, this looks old. Because it came out, like, in 2000? Like, around that time, 1999, around there. And I was like, should I really give this a chance? I don't know if it's going to be that good. But then I was like, I'll just keep watching. But the funny thing is, like, it didn't get good until, like, episode 20 when, like, Sanji came in. That's how I felt. Because, like, I was like, whoa, where's, like, the good moments? Where's, like, these cool things that everyone talks about? Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, the Sanji guy, he's funny. And that's when I started, like, that's when I kept watching and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But for you, it was different, though, huh?
I think so.
Because remember, I was like, you like it? You like it? I kept asking her, like, after every episode, too.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I don't want to watch it no more.
You're like, I'm done. It's not my type of thing. And I was like, please keep watching. Please keep watching. You'll like it.
Yeah, and now I like it. I actually love it.
What was that moment that you were like...
The dog.
The dog. It was crazy, guys. I did not expect her to be like, oh, my God, the dog... This whole thing is so sad. His name is Shushu. And it was in Orangetown. I remember. Yeah, because we were going through Luffy's part where he beat up Alvida. And then that's when we met Zoro. You did think Zoro was badass. You liked him?
Yeah, I like Zoro.
Yeah, you were like, oh, Zoro, he's so cool. Da, 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 da. And then I think it started going into Nami's thing where they went to Orangetown. Mm-hmm. They met Nami. I think you liked Nami too, or you were kind of like whatever about her?
I think I was like, whatever.
Yeah, because I think you were just like, oh, she's just the mean girl or whatever, and that's it.
But after her story, I was like, I get it.
After Arlong Park, you're like...
Yeah.
And then that's when Shushu came in and, like, his whole backstory about him protecting the dog food place for his owner.
Yeah.
And then, like, the whole thing got burned down. He got beat up. And you're just like, no, Shushu. I was surprised how much, like, you liked that part.
Yeah. I was actually crying.
Yeah. That's when I was like, she's hooked. When I was talking to you about One Piece, I think I told you, like, there's, like, 1,000 episodes. There's 1,000 chapters. Where you kind of like, I don't want to watch this because it's so long.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, what the heck? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not going to finish it.
And there's been shows that we've watched before where we're kind of like, it's boring. And it's only like 30, 40 episodes in. And like, I could see that. Like, you could be like, oh, One Piece, it looks like it's going to be boring or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But what episode are we on right now?
I have no idea.
We're like on 696? Around there. We're about to get into Law's backstory.
The one that was like, that made me stop watching it for a while was,
Luffy,
Alabasta?
Alabasta? I thought you liked
it. The crocodile?
Yeah.
That one was forever.
She didn't like it, guys.
I was like, this shit is boring.
Yeah, I could feel her kind of being bored of it, but that was kind of like the first long arc. Because everything else was kind of like 5-10 episodes, so it wasn't like a big deal. But Alabasta's just kind of like, where's the point at? Like,
it took forever.
But she did say you skipped all the filler too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the good thing about me and her watching it together, I actually know about filler, so I could like just skip it. But she was still kind of bored in the beginning. Yeah. You're like, I hate this. I don't like it. She didn't start liking it until, like, they were actually, like, fighting, right? Like, at the end? Or you're kind of like, yeah, at the end. Or you're like, I don't care.
I think I was more like, I don't care. I mean, like, about time,
Yeah.
but I don't care.
Damn, so you don't like Vivi that much?
Vivi?
Uh-huh.
Who's Vivi?
She's the blue hair girl.
Oh.
You or whatever?
I like Robin.
That's the one thing she did like about Alabasta. She was like, Robin, she's on. I like her. Even before, like, she even joined the gang, she was like, I like Robin. And I was like, oh, you do? Let's see what happens. What was the best part about One Piece so far for you? So keep in mind, guys, she's barely in Dressrosa right now.
So far, like, my favorite arc?
Not your favorite arc, your best moment, like, that you've seen.
Best moment. When Luffy went to basically burned the flag down.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one.
And she was like, Luffy, save me. I want to live. That's everybody's favorite, too.
I feel like that was good.
It was a really good moment. Because it was like, at that point, we never really saw Robin emotional.
No, she's been always like...
Stone cold, like never face expression. She was just always like... She was always laughing with Chopper, but that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Or she did go sometimes with Luffy, too.
Yeah, a little chuckle, but not, like, never cry.
But the best one for me, too, I would say Water 7, too. When they were doing all that. Because I was like, wow, this is the first good arc. And I remember, because Water 7 and Annie's Lobby, a lot of people put it together. And I'm going to cheat here and say, it does go together. And that's my whole favorite part of One Piece.
Well, doesn't it go together? Because it literally connects.
Yeah, but most people call it, that's what they call a saga. So it goes from like one arc to the next. Kind of like Skypiea, where they went from going to the island first, and then they went to Skypiea. So they call it like a saga instead of like putting it all together.
You know what I see? You know how that one arc where Zoro took Luffy's pain, you know?
Oh yeah, with Kuma?
Yeah. Sanji did it first. I forgot.
With what?
With the electricity dude.
Oh, with the lightning?
Yeah.
When they struck him? Everyone talks about that. Because I think everyone was talking about how... What happened in that scene? I don't remember if like the lightning hit Sanji and he like knocked out or fainted. But a lot of people were like, if that was Zoro, he wouldn't have fainted. He would have kept standing up.
But Sanji did stand up. Like, he lit a cigarette, no?
Oh, yeah, he did. But do you still think Zoro's the vice captain and Sanji's just the...
Yes. Because Zoro was the first one to join his crew.
And people always say, like, there's, like, Sanji fanboys and Zoro fanboys, and Sanji fanboys think he could beat up Zoro. What do you think? You think Sanji could beat up Zoro?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
That's a great question.
I would give it to Zoro.
I'll come back to you.
I would give it to Zoro, low-key.
But they both had, what is that thing?
What?
They
both have hockey?
They both have hockey.
I would still give it to Zoro. Zoro, all he has to do is talk about Nami and then he'll be distracted. Cut him up. Like a carrot. What was the best arc for you? Yeah.
Annie's Lobby.
Annie's Lobby? So you just copy me?
That's the one with Robin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What would you say is your second, since I said, when I talked about
My
Annie's
second,
Lobby?
I love to say Nami's. Hers is pretty
Really?
sad.
Arlong Park?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you were going to say Marineford.
What's Marineford?
It's when Luffy goes to save Ace.
Can I change my answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, mine is Marineford for the first one.
So that's your favorite arc?
Yeah, because I loved Ace.
Ace was a good character.
I cried.
She did cry. It was funny because before we watched that arc, she was like, does Ace die? And I was like, oh my god. Like, I didn't think she was going to get spoiled or anything. But since I have a TikTok account, like, I post a lot of One Piece content, she hearts it for me because, you know, she supports me. And she was like, I keep getting spoilers for, like, the next couple episodes. And she got one for Luffy's whole thing, what was going on with Ace. Because I think you saw the whole scene, right?
Yeah, I did.
You saw the whole scene where, like, Luffy's crying, tearing up, his mouth open, Ace on the floor with a big hole. And I was just like, oh my god, like...
He was pissed.
He just ruined, like, the biggest plot twist in One Piece. Because at that point, like, no one's died yet. And, like, a big thing about that, like, Ace dying, is that everyone was surprised. Because nobody thought he was going to die.
Yeah.
Even I thought, like, it was a joke. Because... when I was watching One Piece, like, you know, there's spoilers everywhere. And they were saying, like, Ace is gonna die. Ace is gonna die. And I'm over here like, No way. Oda won't kill Ace. What are you talking about, bro? He's gonna be alive. And then
Boom.
he actually died.
Damn.
And I was like,
Were you sad?
Yeah, I was sad because I was like, wow, he was such a good character.
Did you like Ace?
I liked Ace. I liked his powers and everything.
What do you say? He was like,
Top 10?
Top 5?
Nah, I don't think he's top 5.
Really?
Yeah, I still think he's a good character, but he's not top 5. Most of the Straw Hats are top 5 for me. What? He's in your top 10?
Yeah, top 5.
He's in your top 5?
Yeah.
Okay, list your top 5 right now then.
Zoro.
1?
Sanji. Ace.
Oh, wait, are you saying in any order or
In order.
So Zoro,
my number 1.
Okay, Zoro.
Sanji. Ace. I think Robin. I like Robin.
Yeah, Robin's good.
And who's my last one?
Luffy?
Yeah, I got Luffy.
You don't like Luffy?
Yeah, Luffy. Yeah.
You just throw him aside like nothing.
Yeah,
Luffy?
sure.
Yeah, he's fine, whatever.
Usopp, I hate him.
You hate Usopp? She really did hate Usopp. I think
do.
if you said what was the worst arc in One Piece, I feel like you would say his arc.
Yeah.
Or would you say Alabasta? Because you hate both.
Alabasta.
You would say Alabasta more than
Yeah.
Usopp's little arc? People are gonna come after you.
I don't care.
A lot
Come
of
for me.
people. A lot of people say like the beginning of One Piece, so it's like Alabasta, Enies Lobby, and Marineford are like the best arcs pre-time skip. So people are gonna come after you, baby.
I don't care.
It's my opinion. I wonder why you hate it so much though. I think it was alright. Like a good amount of stuff was going on.
I don't know. It was just boring.
I know she liked Water 7 and Enies Lobby because even I was surprised how much stuff was going on. Because we were watching Water 7 and like every episode has something going on. I was like, what? Like I don't remember it being this good. Like I knew it was good. Like it was one of my favorite arcs. But I didn't know it was that good. I was like, what the hell?
You just forgot.
Yeah, I just forgot. But if I had to say my top 5 Straw Hats, not Straw Hats, like One Piece, I would say Robin.
Robin's your number 1, or you're going in different order?
No order.
Okay.
I always like toss up. I'll go Robin,
Like that?
Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. Damn, that's already 4. I guess I have to go Nami too. Damn.
You don't want to say Brooke? I feel like you always talk kindly of Brooke.
I think Brook is underrated, but I don't think he's like top 10 favorite characters in One Piece. He's very underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that. Frankie too. Those two are really underrated just because they're not part of the original crew. And like everyone, like in the beginning, like I feel like people mostly remember for like from up to Chopper's point. No, not up to Chopper. Up to Nami. I mean, not Nami. What the hell? Up to Robin. Damn, I was going through different names. So like, I feel like everybody cares more about Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Chopper, Nami, Usopp. I think I said everybody. I feel like everyone like cares about them more because like we got to spend more time with them than with Frankie and Brooke. Because after Thriller Bark, they get all split up. Remember?
Yes.
And Brooke was barely with them.
Yeah.
It was like 1 arc and that was it. And then with Frankie, it was like 2 arcs and that was it. How'd you feel when Sabaody happened? When Kuma came in and just hit everybody and they disappeared.
I was shook.
Your shoe was really
I
shook.
was shook. I was like, where are they going?
I remember when I watched that episode, I was like, what the hell is it? It's like they died. Like they took it like serious.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
That
god.
was crazy.
I think after the episode ended, she was like, is everybody dead now? And I'm like, no, they're not dead.
Yeah, I did say that. I was more sad for Zoro.
For Zoro?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zoro couldn't do anything because remember, he still had the effects from the fight with Kuma. And then he did fight that other guy, Ryumu.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't have their hockey yet.
So he was still pretty like, I don't want to say he was weak, but he was just like badly injured.
He was weak.
Damn.
He's my number 1, but he was weak.
He was weak. I'm still surprised that you like Zoro that much.
I love him.
What makes you like him?
Everything.
Everything. His green hair, his bandana when he puts it on,
Yeah.
like in a real
I was
fight.
like, wow, he's serious.
He's serious. He's hot. I didn't think she was gonna be like, he's hot. I didn't think you were gonna say that.
I know. He's my cartoon crush. I mean, anime crush.
Anime
Sorry.
crush? Would you give any other anime a chance?
Anime?
Anime. Would you give any other anime a chance?
Yeah.
It was funny because before One Piece, I showed her another anime, and before before we got together, she already said she watched Naruto and she didn't care about it.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you say it was boring?
I didn't watch Naruto.
I thought you said you seen scenes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Liar. But I was.
Yeah, I did.
Get out of here. But I showed her My Hero and I was like, oh, she likes it. I wonder what I could show her. And like, I think I showed her Demon Slayer too. And you did not care about Demon Slayer. Mm-hmm. You're like, it's sad. I don't want to watch this no more. Because in the first episode, if you don't know, spoilers, his whole family dies. Except for his sister. And you're just like, I'm okay. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what else can I make her watch? And I was like, I'm going to throw a Hail Mary. I'm going to tell her, can you promise me to watch One Piece? And she was like, I guess I'll do it for you because you like it so much. And you always talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Isn't One Piece like your number one?
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite?
It's my favorite. I don't think the anime is that good because like it does like stretch things out.
Yeah.
But I still think it's good. Like if you want to watch it. Mm-hmm. And then the manga, I think it's like the best manga ever. Like every time I read it, I'm like, oh my god, stuff is going down. But I don't know how long it's gonna last though. I think it's like another 3 years, I would say. 3-4 years. And then it's done. And then I'm gonna be depressed. And then I'm gonna
start over with Adonis.
I know. So we have a son. His name is Adonis. And when he's older, I'm gonna show him. But I don't know what age though, because sometimes like you just don't remember things. Oh, worst character. We can talk about worst character real quick.
My worst character, Usopp.
Damn, you're a big hater.
I am. I don't like him.
If I had to say the worst character, it's Spandam. Not because he's a bad character, just because he really messed up Robin.
Who's that?
Spandam, the guy with the pink hair in Annie's lobby. They kept kicking Robin.
Oh. Yeah.
You're like, I hate that guy.
Who had the most sad story?
The most sad story? The backstory?
Yeah.
I would say Brooke, because he saw everybody die.
Oh, that one is true. That one's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can't die, right?
He can't die. So he was there watching everybody die, and I think he saw like everybody's skeleton, and I think he did a whole grave for them.
Brooke is sad, but
he's not that sad.
He shouldn't eat that fruit. I'm just kidding.
I don't think he knew his powers until he died.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Robin's story was pretty sad.
Oh yeah, Robin's was pretty sad. Her whole like everyone she knew from her childhood just died.
Yeah.
And then everybody on the ship died too.
Yeah. I was like, damn.
Like the innocent people, they all died too.
And she grew up like thinking like
she was the devil.
Yeah. Who's the sadder? Hers or Nami's?
I would go with Robin. Nami's was sad, but Robin was worse because she had to like go everywhere. She had to like betray different people. People were like actually hunting her down. Nami didn't have to do that. Because remember, Robin had like a 78 million berry bounty.
Oh, true. Yeah. That's very true.
As an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
That's it, baby?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, we're done. If you guys could like this video, comment down below what's your favorite like One Piece moment or anything you heard in this YouTube video that you want to talk about down below. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more One Piece content. We're going to keep doing like videos like this. I think the next video we're going to drop is with me and my best friend Sebastian. And we're going to end up talking about Naruto. So you'll see that later on. I don't know how long it's going to take me to post it, but I'll post it eventually. Shout out to you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Bye.
Bye. Don't be mean. I'll cry.